talking today about one topic, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Instead, I'm only going to show you some examples of what I want you to figure out, and some things that are not examples of things that I want you to figure out, okay? So as we go through the lists, you're going to start to figure out what it is that I want you to talk about. Put the scissors down, please. Okay, so here's your first two columns over here on the board. The first one, we're going to have a column full of examples, and then we're going to have a column full of non-examples, okay? Things that are not what I want you to talk about, okay? So here's your first example. The bird flew. Now you'll notice as we go through these, certain words are bolded and they're underlined, okay? Do you know, think in your head, do you already know what our lesson's going to be about today? I'm going to give you another example. Brian rode the bus. Brian rode the bus. Now you will know that this is going to keep up with what we've been talking about in our language books. Here's another one. My friend gave me a gift. So far we've got bird, Brian, and friend. The pencil broke. We have any ideas, some hypotheses? I heard something over here. What do you think we're going to be talking about today, Brittany? Okay, so Brittany thinks we're going to be talking about things at school. So I'm going to start a chart over here of our hypotheses. Things at school. So now, if at some point you get more examples and you think this hypothesis is wrong, raise your hand and tell me I think it's wrong because, and I'll cross it out, okay? So let's see what comes up next. Now we have a non-example. It's the same sentence, the bird flew. But now you'll notice that there's a different word in the same sentence highlighted. Now you have flew highlighted and underlined. Think about what we might be talking about.
Yes, flew.
What? Tell me more.
The bird flew away from his home.
Okay. Brian rode the bus. So over here I highlighted Brian, and the non-examples I've underlined and highlighted the word rode. Give me another example, or non-example. His teacher smiled. His teacher smiled. I have teacher underlined over here. Keep going. My friend gave me a gift. The pencil broke. His teacher smiled. So think about the words that are underlined on the example side and the words that are underlined in the non-example side. Any ideas? Do we still think that we're talking about things at school?
Yes.
Okay. What else? What do you think? What else do we? What's another idea you think we're talking about? Mercedes. But something that all of these sentences have in common. There. Ronnie, any ideas? Think about the words that are underlined on one side and what I underlined on the other side. Khadijah, what's an idea? Okay. She said the non-examples are actions, so maybe we're talking about actions. Okay, what else? What else? Tell me more.
This side is like person.
Okay, so So,
Like something did something.
okay, so over here, some things that did something. Is there any one of these that we can go ahead and cross out? Diamond.
Some things that did something.
Does anybody agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Let's cross out things at school. Because does a bird have anything to do with school?
No.
Okay, so but everything has to fit in the category. Nothing can be out of it. Mr. Pippin called his house. Next.
Right, Mr. Pippin, you call?
The book fell. The zebra ran. Mr. Pippin called his house.
Right, Mr. Pippin.
The book fell. The zebra ran. The paper ripped. Our school won. The paper ripped. Our school won. Stop right there. Don't go any further, Mr. Pippin. What are you noticing, Alex? Huh? So all of these sentences are about a contest. Okay? Say it loud and tell me more. Which ones? Which column? Examples? Brittany says that all the examples are nouns. Okay? And then we had something about some things that did something, and we also have actions. Is there anything else we want to add before we might reveal? Mercedes. Anything else?
No.
Is there a name that we can give this entire examples column? What can we call the name? What can the name of this column be? So all of these are about Mr. Pippin. Zebra, paper, school.
Right, Mr. Pippin.
Okay. So all of these are actions. Friend, Pippin, book. Okay, they're all nouns. So we want to call this column nouns. Let's see if you were right. Now, what could we call our non-examples? Huh? Verbs.
That's you.
Is it mine or is it Mr. Pippen's?
That's his.
Oh. Can you click the next one to see if we were correct about our name for the non-examples? Oh, look. You guys are right. So I used the same sentences for both sides, but the words I highlighted were different. Right, Jermaine? Yes. So over here, Mr. Pippin is a noun. Okay, over here, called is a verb. Okay, so I want you to take a look at all of these nouns that we've highlighted on the example side. What are some characteristics about a noun? What do we know about nouns? They're a person, a place, or a thing. Give me an example from our examples list of a person. Mr. Pippin. Isaiah, give me an example of a place from this list. School. Shh. Give me an example of a thing, Adon. We don't have dog up there from our list. Zebra is a thing. Very good. Okay? So, if we know nouns are person, people, places, or things, what do we know about verbs? What are verbs? Actions. Things that you can do. Can a bird fly?
Yes.
Can you do it? Brian rode the bus. Can you ride something?
Yes.
Can you give somebody something?
Yes.
Can you break something?
Yes.
Everybody smile. Can you call somebody?
Yes.
Can something fall?
Yes.
Can you fall? Yes. Can you run?
Yes.
Can you rip something?
Yes.
Can you win something?
Yes.
Can you zebra anything?
No.
No. So it's a noun. Can you pencil something?
No, that's a noun.
It's a noun. All right. Here's what you're going to do. Now that you know some characteristics of nouns and verbs, so we decided our actions were verbs, and we have our examples as being nouns. You're going to work with your partner to sort some words into nouns or verbs. Okay, so everybody knows who their partners are. Now, if you could move with your partner or near your partner, that would be nice right now. Put that away, please. Your group is going to get a T-chart. Class, class, class.
Yes.
On this side, I'm going to have you label your example side. What's the name that we decided? Nouns. So you're going to write nouns up here. And on this side, you're going to write verbs. Okay? Then you're also, with your partner, are going to get a big list of words. You're going to need to cut them out and glue them on whatever side you think they belong on. Either they're a noun or they're a verb. Everyone should have a pair of scissors and some glue with their team members. Do we have any questions? Okay, so I'm going to start passing these out. You can go ahead and get started cutting. Try and keep your papers together so you don't get them mixed up with your partners. Were you three together?
No, it's
Or
me.
you three are together?
Yeah. Wait, no, we get one piece of paper.
Are you two are together, right? Remember, what are you labeling your sides? Nouns and verbs. So make sure you write that, and also I'm going to need the names of your team members. Mr. Pippin, can you turn that off, please? Do you guys have a T-chart? Huh? Does every group here have a T-chart?
Yes.
Okay. Did you stop at Mr. Pippin, or are we going still?
He said,